All right, week one is in the books. I did $5,800 in revenue, uh, only doing power only. And I started on Monday, got home on a Friday. Let me show you how I did it. All right, this isn't tool time, just a quiet place to make a video. Hope you're doing good. Hope your trucks are treating you good. Week one with F2F is in the books, and it was a pretty good week. Um, didn't do great on the revenue, as far as the revenue per mile, but ended the week with a pretty good check there. So I did all power only. I picked up my first load on Monday, and I was home Friday at about 4:30, I think. So I stayed in the lanes that I liked. There were plenty of loads to choose from, and so the first load was an empty trailer, a brand new trailer. Brought that back to Texas. Second load was a frac tank, um, a flying brick. That thing killed my fuel mileage. Uh, Also, on that frac tank, two tires blew when I was about 40 miles down the road, so I wasted 2 or 3 hours on that. But the next load, what was the next load? Oh, I picked up an empty trailer in a Walmart parking lot. They had unloaded some remodeling supplies. They needed their trailer back. Picked that up. That one only went about 220 miles, but it paid $1,200. So uh, that kind of lifted the curve for the week. But when I dropped that one, my next load came back to the house, and that one paid $1,600. That was an empty tanker that they just washed, and so $5,800 for the week for 4.5 days of driving. Um, didn't spend a whole lot on fuel because I got I think it was 8.5 miles to the gallon, something like that. And so, one of the easiest weeks of driving that I've ever had. The hardest thing I had to do the whole week was to hook up airlines. That was it. Knock on wood. Thank you, Lord, and all that. Um, Pretty easy week, and it was sort of an experiment for me, um, to see if you could make a living doing power only. See if you absolutely needed a trailer. Um, I can see that the power only market could probably be pretty fickle. Probably the rates could go way down at sometimes. There were uh, quite a few loads that I passed up. I would say JB Hunt and Schneider probably had the majority of the loads that were on the load board, and they had the lowest rates. Um, I I could have done one Schneider load, would have been a really nice load, would have got me home overnight. Um, but the problem with JB Hunt and Schneider and the big companies like that is you can't just go pick up their trailer and do drop and hook on both ends, because they want you to hunt down an empty trailer and sort of backfill their stock. And I'm not going to go chasing down trailers unless they pay me for it. And the way their rates were, it just wasn't worth it to me. And once you go down that rabbit hole, I've been there, I've done that. They tell you to go pick up a trailer, over at this lot, and you get over there and it's not there, and oh, go pick it up over here, and these people don't want to give you an empty trailer. So, uh, maybe in the future I'll do one if it's extremely convenient, but I'm going to steer clear of those for right now. But a good week, like I said, 4.5 days, and didn't hardly lift a finger. It was easy on my truck, got good fuel mileage. So I might do one more week and just see how it goes. I love flatbedding. I love getting out of the truck, but it's nice to have a couple of easy weeks back to back. I did pass up some really good paying loads that were just in lanes that I didn't like to travel. Um, I could have picked up a load Friday when I dropped that one, and it was paying close to $6,000 for 1,700 miles, and it was going up to Montana. But I just once again, that's why I came over here, for the the choice to be home when I wanted to be home. So I just passed up the money and I came home. Now that week could have been a whole lot better if you think about. I just started on a Monday, and I was empty. So what a lot of people would have picked something up on Friday that they delivered on Monday. So you can imagine that there could have been at least another $1,000 added to that check. It could have been, $6,800, $7,000, total revenue on that and gross. So it is what it is, and we'll go over the numbers. I'll write everything down so you can see exactly what I did.